Hello, welcome to Topper Machine. I'm Josh Topper, and today is our follow-up video to making the big studs. Now, I did that video about a month ago. I actually filmed it, a month and a half, and I don't remember a lot, but what I do remember and what was brought up in questions was, why did you feed in with the cross slide first and then finish it off with the compound? Well, for one reason, and one reason only, was to speed up the whole process. Going in straight in is actually faster, in my experience, than going in with the compound all the way. So it just worked out better. I could take a healthy cut in the beginning, get in a ways, and then work it whittling away on one side. So until that chip started rolling on both sides over a larger portion of that insert, once it got there and you saw that chip change in the video, where it went from just rolling out a nice curl and then all of a sudden it was kind of making a mess of a chip, just kind of an ugly two-piece chip coming out of there. That's when I started feeding in with the compound, and that just speeds up the whole process because I can go in faster and deeper that way. So once I got to that point, feed in with the compound at the 29.5 degrees and just finish it off cutting one side of the insert. Pretty much a straightforward job, not much to it, just the threading. Somebody had asked, you know, if I threaded the long end first and then flipped to the short end. Well, I showed that in the video why I didn't do that, because once the threads were in the chuck, I was gripping by a little bit yet, so that worked out great there too. I didn't want to grip on that thread at all. There was a comment about maybe chucking up a nut and threading the rod into the nut. That could work, but there's possibility of being out of concentricity, out of round. So just gripping it by the shaft itself was the safest method possible. And it worked out great. I mean, there were no issues with them shafts. The customers got them, put them into service like probably a month and a half ago, something like that, when I actually did this job. So that's done in the field and working. And as I said in that video at the end, I'm making the square nuts. That will be in Saturday's video, so stay tuned for that. Next Saturday, we are firing up the sawmill. So actually, we fired it up this past Sunday, and we sawed for a while until we hit a nail. So, and that's all in the video. So check out that video next Saturday, not this coming, but the following. It's a little bit of a longer video. I think it's close to half hour, but it's really good. Shows the whole workings of the mill, shows multiple angles, shows just how fast that circular mill is that I built here in the shop. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I enjoyed sawing. It was a lot of fun, but now I got to sharpen the teeth on the mill. So we may film that. I've never sharpened them. That's something that might be happening coming up in a video, but I may just work with my neighbor, learn how to run the saw grinder, and then do a video later on in that. So I'm not sure how I want to do that yet, but we'll see how things go. But check that one out too. We got a few things coming for videos. As you can see behind me, I got the big chuck up in the lathe, and there are more sprockets here to do. So I've got a total of 9 of them to do, and we're getting those done and out of here hopefully this week yet. So get that job out of here, and then that's all I've got. So I've got a lot of footage shot up of videos. We got projects going. I'm gonna start on the steam engine piston here soon. I've got to put the tracks back on the dragline. There's lots of stuff I'm gonna film, so stay tuned, stick with the channel. And to those of you who watched the Rockies tribute video and commented, thank you very much. Like I said, that was a very hard loss for us, and it's still still very fresh to us. It's been very tough. Rocky was such an amazing dog. So to everybody who commented and watched that video, thank you very much. Your comments and prayers are greatly appreciated. So with that, we'll end here. Until next time, get out in your shop and get it done right the first time.